Okay, sit back here. Good morning, everybody. We're gonna try to do this a different way today. So, me and Kinley have this is alright. Okay.
Don't know.
We got it? Is it gonna stay?
Yeah.
She's got it.
Dee.
You gotta stay. Stay.
Good morning, everybody.
This is gonna be crazy. Okay.
Crazy day.
If we can keep her down.
Yeah. Girl. Go.
Okay. And Dee Dee. Oh, look. We can get... Hey! Full of the woods.
Sassy.
This might be a little crazy today.
Sassy.
Okay. Get down. Alright, guys. Good morning.
Good morning.
We are here. We have a special treat today. Gotta keep our chats up.
How are you guys doing today?
Live chat. Okay. So, hey CB, hey Gold Phoenix.
How are you guys having a good
Bull of
day
the Woods is
tomorrow?
in the house. The camera might be a little bouncy because I have it on this wire mount, so it's not real stable. And hand me that right there. And so we're trying to do this so we can keep us both in the camera frame. So let me introduce to you Kinley.
Hi.
She is my oldest grandchild. Tell them how old you are.
I'm 8 years old and I just turned 8 in June.
And so she's been trucking with me since last week. Oh shoot, I'm pouring this off the wrong side. We have done a pretty big run already together. And we went from Detroit
All the way to Maryland.
Nope. Colorado. Went to Colorado first, and then
Colorado.
from Colorado, we've come all the way
All the
back
back
to
to
Maryland.
Maryland.
Yeah. Max Forrest, good morning. Snorlord, Rig Pig, good morning. Yes, this is my oldest grandchild, Kinley. She's trucking with me to this week. And so, Bull of the Woods says, nice to meet you.
Hi.
Dee Dee is not the boss lady this week. It's Kinley. But this live could go awry because Dee Dee is having an issue with us being up here without her.
That's why she's yawning, because she wants it up here.
Yeah, so she's making noise. Chris, guten Morgen. Good morning, Chris. How you doing?
Good morning, Chris.
Yeah, so Gold Phoenix wants to know if you're having fun.
I
Trucking.
am having fun. It's more fun when I'm here with you and when I'm traveling the world.
Traveling the world. Did you guys hear that? So, I've had some changes to the channel. If anybody hasn't realized, I finally got monetized. So, there are super chats available and the super thanks, and I made a membership. I haven't come up with any great perks yet, but it's there. So if anybody wants to become a member, that would be cool. So that's what has happened there. She's chewing on her leash. I also, if you haven't seen my unboxing video, I got the new Snorlord. This is like the new model. This is like the Snorlord Cup 2.0. It says strength for today, hope for tomorrow. Super awesome. I'm liking it. So that's what I'm sipping on today.
And my drink,
What are you drinking today, Kim?
I'm drinking banana with strawberry banana smoothie.
There we go. That's what's up. So, I'm sure these guys are going to come up with some great questions for you, Kinley. So, we'll just keep the chat on. And Gold Phoenix wants to know if you are having the time of your life.
I am.
You are?
Yes.
Okay. So, what do you like best so far?
Exploring the nature.
You gotta say it loud because they can't. You got
Exploring the nature.
the nature.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And so, what about how many states have we been to? Have you and me been to? Now, let's list them off. Michigan, Indiana, Illinois, Iowa, Missouri. What are we missing?
Colorado.
And then Colorado.
Ohio.
And then we came back.
All the way to...
We went Colorado to Kansas to Iowa, Illinois,
and then
Missouri, Illinois, and then, oh, thank you, Snorlord! Look it, he sent us $20. Oh man. Okay, thank you. Is that my first super? That's my first super chat. I think Sterling sent me a super thanks right before we went on because I got like a notification. CB says, I'm envious. I tried for a decade to get daughter to do a trip, but she said, no, Dada, your truck is too loud and bouncy. Bull of the Wood says, does Grandma drive fast?
No, she drives slow, but sometimes she stops when it's red light.
You gotta say it loud.
She does not drive fast at all.
You said sometimes I stop at a red light?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes, like, I bounce my head on the seat when you're doing brakes. It hurts my head.
You bounce your head on the seat when I do the brakes?
Yeah.
Are you trying to say like I'm slamming on the brakes?
Well, you do when it's red light.
Girl, I stopped so slow. Okay, confession. She's telling us. I do not stop this truck fast. Stop it. Get her. No, she's fine. Get her a Scooby snack. Reach up there and get her a Scooby snack. Maybe that'll keep her quiet for a little bit.
Yeah.
Rick Pig wants to know what your favorite state is so far.
Ohio.
She says Ohio. You have to talk to the camera, silly.
Ohio.
And so why is your favorite state Ohio?
Because I've never been to, and I saw it on YouTube, and it's very fun, and you can drink coconuts there.
You can drink coconuts there?
Yeah.
You're talking about Hawaii. Not Ohio. She kept saying, calling Ohio, Ohio. And I said, no, it's Ohio. And so she's been thinking about Hawaii. Okay, so now that's not that. That's not, okay, Ohio's just like Michigan. Right.
Well, Michigan don't drink coconuts.
No, we don't have coconuts that grow there, but neither does Ohio.
Yes. Yes, they do.
Why do you think that Ohio has coconuts?
Because, and I tried a coconut and it was so disgusting, but it was not sweet.
I don't think anybody can hear you there.
I said I tried a coconut before, but it was not sweet and it got me all wet and it tastes disgusting, like water.
But why did you think that it came from Ohio?
I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know where coconuts come from.
Okay, well, they don't come from Ohio. So now, back to the question. So what's your favorite state? Go get your booster seat. You're sitting too low, so I want to keep this like, there we go. You want to get your booster seat?
No.
Okay.
I don't need a booster seat.
Let's go back to the questions. So what is your favorite state so far? Think about all the things that you saw, and what was your favorite thing to see so far?
Illinois.
Illinois? What in Illinois?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Well, okay, what nature thing have you seen that you liked the best so far?
That little like the green thing that says "Welcome to Ohio." That thing that was on the highway.
Arch. The arch. Okay,
Yes,
she's
the
talking
arch.
about the arch when you enter Ohio.
Hey, don't.
Okay, so what about you're not thinking about like the mountains that we just saw in West Virginia?
Mountains with the and with the sunset. I love that.
Yeah, that was cool. And what about what we saw in Colorado? We saw cows.
Oh, dairy cows. We saw
Tell them how many dairy cows that we saw.
10,000.
10,000 in one farm.
Yeah.
It was so many. And then we saw
Horses.
white cows.
White cows.
A whole herd of what? They were all white.
Yeah, we saw some white, brown horses and cows.
Yeah.
Dairy cows.
And we went to, so the first load that we did was at the recycling place.
Yes.
And what did we see at the recycling place?
We saw someone with like a big shovel in the truck, and they was scooping all the stuff.
It was the bulldozer that was like
the
a
bulldozer,
big machine.
and it was crushing all the metal in a pile.
Yeah, that was pretty cool, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And what else did we see? We didn't have any bad weather. It did storm one night, but
Yeah.
we were sleeping at the rest area. And so when we were out in Colorado, we saw another thing. What was it?
I don't know what it was in Colorado. So the mountains in Colorado.
We saw them off in the distance, though. And
we went on bridges with like lakes under. Ooh.
And the river. Did you?
The river.
The
too.
river and what else? I think that's pretty much the highlights of the trip. Don't go out. We gotta catch them all. Chris said I had to install blocks on the pedals so the driver's feet would reach. I could install them on yours too for your co-pilot. Like, do you think you could drive a truck?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
Oh man. She's ambitious. She's my girl. Snorlord says both the smiles says money well spent. Well, thank you, Snorlord, so much. Appreciate it. And Snorlord, check out this new cup.
Is this
You should get yourself one of these because it's pretty awesome.
Wait, is that Snorlord?
Snorlord? Yeah,
That's his name.
That's his name. That, you know what? That's because he has a channel. And he is our safety manager. And so we love Snorlord because he's awesome. And we love his channel. So we have a t-shirt. And we have another coffee cup.
Yeah.
It's in here. And so that says Snorlord on it. And then this is my new Snorlord cup.
What?
And everybody go to Snorlord, like check it out. This is, if you didn't like the first one, this one's pretty sweet, and it's got a second message on the back. So if you're right-handed or you're left-handed, it still says something awesome on the front. And so yeah, that's him. Snorlord says, I know when Grandma slams the brakes, I see all. Gold Phoenix says, Ohio is an interesting pick. The turnpike is pretty great. We didn't go on the turnpike. Oh, you know what? You know what my favorite part of the trip was? Of course, we went through Cumberland.
What's Cumberland?
And Gold Phoenix, I know that you don't like Cumberland.
What's Cumberland?
Remember when we were going in the mountains and it was
Yeah.
like lots of up and down and all that.
Yes.
And so I absolutely love to drive that area. This time my load is only like 17,000 pounds. So I'm driving with a light load, which is cool. Normally when I go through there, I have a full heavy load and I still it's slow, it's irritating. But this time I got to go through it relatively at a nice speed. So it's like, when you drive through Cumberland, I feel like that's a time where, at least for me, this is what it feels like. I'm just going to tell you. So it feels like that's when you really, I mean, you're controlling the machine every second. You're driving with the machine. Like, you have to really, like, I don't know. I had this sense of oneness with my machine going through there yesterday. Kinley was either asleep or she was busy doing something. But I pointed out to her, like, the extra cool parts.
I saw him.
I know, but you weren't watching the whole time because you was back here messing with Dee Dee. So I told her when something really cool was coming up.
No, I was fighting her.
Oh, she was fighting Dee Dee. So yeah, they have a good time. Look at her, she's chewing that thing. Here, give her bone. Here's your chicken. Oh, Dee Dee's got this chicken too. Anybody recognize this?
And look at, she chewed the leg off.
Yeah, there you go. Chew some stuff, girl. She's chewing on the wrong thing. Go get that thing from her, please. So yeah, I pointed out the
So what?
prettiest things, like I didn't want her to miss, you know. Kitty Craze with Dar is in the house. She says good morning. She says, I love that you have your granddaughter with you. Hindu Dharma is in the house. Welcome, Hindu Dharma. He says, hey, ma'am. CB says, tasted disgusting like water. Stop. Hindu Dharma says, your daughter's so beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Scorpion Trucker says, hey, girls and everyone. Good morning. Did you see the antelope in Colorado? We didn't see no antelope.
No.
Did we see a deer? Is that where we saw the deer?
We saw 3 deers.
Yeah, we saw 3 deer, which is amazing. I totally see more than that, like, all the time.
It's almost 4th of July in 2 more days.
Wheelburner Express says, good morning. Oh, I knew she was going to I knew she was going to grab it.
Hey, no bite.
Let me put Dee Dee outside, guys. She's pulling her,
No, then she's going to warm up.
No, I'm going to put her on her leash, but we're going to put her out the door. You can take over the show for a minute, okay, while I go let Dee Dee. Let's see if we can get a question for you to answer. Wheelburner Express is in the house saying good morning all. Stepping into Trucking is in the house. He says good morning, you two. It looks like you are having a great time. We are having a great time. The antelope and elk are really cool to see in Colorado. Gold Phoenix says, I do Cumberland. I just make sure I still got to make sure I still got it, but I hate it. Yeah, it's exciting, right? So I was thinking about you yesterday when I was driving through there. I was like, man, it's just so beautiful, but it's like your skills, you better be ready to, that's for some real driving, you know? It made me feel the pride of my craft, you know, because that's when you were really like, you were running that machine and knowing how to drive it, right? There's an art form to drive it. I think that's what I'm getting at. Stepping in Trucking says, what are your plans for the 4th? Well, we're on a 34 right now. And we have a 7 drop load, so we're going to try to knock it all out tomorrow. That would be super great. Mm-hmm. Because we want to get it done before the 4th, because they're all closed on the 4th. So if I don't knock them all out tomorrow, then I'm going to be held up on this load past the 4th, and that makes the money not as great as it is. So that's the plan. So the 4th, we're going to try to see some fireworks, right? Because we're going to be down, I think, unless we can get a load. If we can finish this one and we can get another one, then we'll do that. But yeah, Kinley really wants to see some fireworks.
Because my parents and my brothers are in Michigan, and they're gonna go to a parade and see some fireworks with their friends, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Gold Phoenix says, I'm crossing Chesapeake Bay today, so there's that. Never done it. Yeah, that's really pretty. I've done it once. Kitty Crazy with Dar says, I would love to go to Colorado. Hey, Dar, anytime. Have a Wheelburner drop you, and we will go anywhere you want. Hindu Dharma says, ma'am, please take your
home to pizzas.
No, that doesn't say pizza.
Peas.
Ma'am, please take your home. I'm not sure what that means, Hindu Dharma. If you can retype that, that would be great. So if anybody has a little question where Kinley can answer it for a second while I let Dee Dee out, give us a good question. I know one. So the other day, Kinley said she wanted to be a trucker like me, right? And that made me feel proud, of course. But I want you to tell them in a louder voice because we're on the phone, right?
Okay.
So tell them all the things that makes you feel like you want to be a trucker like Nana. Okay? I'm gonna let Dee Dee out.
Okay. I want to be a trucker like my Nana. Your age. I'm 8 years old. And I want to be a trucker like my Nana. I want to be a trucker like my Nana because they got big trucks, they got beds. If I'm old enough, I can put my kids in here. I got a bed for me and if I have 3 kids, I can let them up there. I really like to be a trucker because we can drive, we can see the whole country. I love like seeing the country with my nanas. It's right here.
Oh, okay. Keep going.
And I want to be a trucker like my nana because I can have my kids, me, my pet in here. There's room. I want to be like my nana because she's nice and sweet. And I love her so much. I want to be, you guys got any questions that I can answer for me, please? My age is 8 years old. And I'm a dancer. Oh my God. How much money you earn from your first YouTube promotion? Oh my God, I live this kid. It's not working.
Let me see.
Okay, look. Oh my God.
Can I get in there?
Yeah.
I'm good to go. Okay.
So look. Oh my God, I live this kid. Agreed. Thank you.
Well, he says I love this kid's energy. Hindu Dharma says, how much money can you earn from your first YouTube income? I don't know. I mean, so from what I understand,
Really
like
nice.
let's say that super chat right there for $20.
Yeah.
They give me 55% of it. So I'd rather have cash apps because I can get 100% of it. It will help the channel more, right? So, but thank you, Snowlord, for the $20 super chat. I do have memberships available I put them at $1.99. Is that too much? Like, I don't know, cause I don't know. Like, so the only perks I come up with on that level is it's just one level. I haven't like got creative yet, but that means I gotta decide if I should have levels and what that entails. I'm not really a teacher per se, although I thought I could do some, deep dive nutrition stuff that, help. I don't know. If anybody has any ideas, that'd be great. But right now I got it at $1.99, and one of the perks is like members only live chats. Which kind of sounds kind of tawdry if you think about it like that, but that's not what it's going to be. So that's what's available. So if anybody wants to become a member, that would be sweet.
And I'm a dancer, and I'm gonna have a solo and a duet.
Yeah, she's a dancer. So she just did a tryout for a competitive dance team, and she got it, and she even won the solo spot.
And a duet.
And a duet?
People.
Okay. Yeah, so I got to take her out while she's got some free time. So
Okay,
Chris says, what is your favorite vegetable?
Vegetable, broccoli soup.
Broccoli?
Yeah.
Okay. What is your favorite fruit?
Fruit is cherries and strawberry.
Cherries and strawberries. That's a good choice.
Oh my gosh. No.
Okay, hold on. We got behind. Okay. Pigtail's in the house. Hey, Pigtail, what's up? Gold Phoenix says, I can't wait for my nephew to be old enough to come with me. Seems so fun. Yeah, it's like I've been dying to have my daughters come with me because they're older, right? But they're so busy, and now they're all pregnant, and it's like, okay, that's out for a long time.
I have 2 brothers, and we're gonna get another brother.
Yep. And so, what did we have to wait for you to be old enough to get on the truck? Your birthday.
My birthday, and I turned 8, and my birthday was on June 20th, 2015.
Because Nana told you that you couldn't come until you got old enough, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So we've been waiting for this.
Mm-hmm.
And so finally she turned 8 years old,
Yeah,
and we're like, ooh, let's go.
I keep telling my mom when I'm going, and then she told me that she was coming back home, and I don't remember what day it was, and then I was leaving because when she told me like on the day that she told me that she was coming home, and yesterday I had my tryouts, and then
we had to wait for after your tryouts too. That was the other thing.
And then after my tryouts, like yesterday I think, we went to Faith's house, and then my parents dropped me off at Faith's, and then we left, started traveling the world.
We started traveling the world. That's what I'm talking about.
Wait.
Okay, hold on. We got some more questions. Trucking with T-Bone is in the house. He says, good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Mark Ely's in the house. He says, what's up, everyone? Hey, Mark Ely. Thank you guys all for coming in. This is so awesome. Please hit the like button. Showing that I have 18 people. I got 9 likes. Please just reach over there.
Subscribe and like the button.
Subscribe and like the button and become a member. Right? Let's see. Gold Phoenix says, I lost my monetization until I verified my identity. They sent something in the mail, but obviously I can't get to it just yet. Some code. Oh, you know what I do in those situations, Gold Phoenix? I don't know if you have anybody that's at the house, but I do. So, like, I make them photo my mail to me so I can get it on the fly. Trucking with T-Bone says, good morning, ladies. And Will Burner says, I've had each of my daughters on the road with me through the years. That's awesome. Like, I can't wait to get my daughters out here. Like, my grandsons, okay, so my grandson's seen her get to go, and they're just 4 and Weston's 2. They're so pumped. Like, they're like, I want to go, right? And I'm like, well, you have to wait till you're older. So, you know, I get to build the anticipation. Hindu Dharma says, how much time did it take you to get to
1K subscribers?
Yeah. I don't know. How long have I been doing this?
Okay.
I've been doing this for a couple years, so. Oh, be careful. You just got to work on it. You just gotta start, and you just gotta start making content, and build your community, you know. Thanks for the likes, guys. And so Trucking with T-Bone says, oh, he said hi in chat. Kitty Craze with Dar says, I think the $1.99 is perfect. That's what this guy Trucks does as well. It's just to help support the channel, and if every one of your members did that, it's a nice amount for the month. Yeah, and I mean, you know, at this point, I just want to, I'd like to invest in some editing software. I'd like to get maybe a camera, maybe a mic or something that's better. I don't know. I know it seems like we do okay, at least to my satisfaction with the phone, but you know, look at Snorler's channel, like, okay. and Pale Rider, like, when you get the sound better, you know, I don't know. I don't have one of those voices that you just want to hear, so it's like, I don't know. But yeah, I'd like to do some bigger and better things with, you know, if the channel begins to cash flow. So, Mark Ely says, just got back from 3 weeks off vacation. Was awesome. Oh, congratulations, Mark. Where did you go? Nomadic Brit is in the house. It is so great to see you, brother, man. I hope
Big
everything's
July.
going fantastic. He says, happy 4th from the British contingent. Wheelburner says, broccoli? Really? Hey, you know what his favorite vegetable is?
Huh.
Doritos.
That's not vegetables.
Is that good for him?
No.
Oh. Look at he put puking faces. Trucking with T-Bone says, oh no, it's the British and Canadian invasions. Nomadic Brit says T-Bone, heck yeah. Kitty Craze with Dar says, Wheelburner, did you get my text message about putting coffee on? Please, if you didn't, can you please go put the coffee on before I get home? Yes, have your woman's coffee ready for her, Wheelburner. He says, I was here in the chat before you were, T-Bone. Consider yourself already invited. He says, yes. He says, yes, dear, Dar. Scorpion Trucker says, congratulations on winning the dance contest.
Thank you.
It wasn't hard?
No.
Did you compete against other people? Here,
No.
get back in the camera because I don't want to hog it.
No, I did not. Well, yeah, yes, I did.
Okay, so what song did you dance to?
The Cheetah Girls.
What song was it?
The Cheetah Girls. That's a song. The Cheetah Girls.
That's who sings it. What's the name of the song? How's it go? Can you sing it?
No.
Let's get some air.
It's cold in here.
Cold?
I mean hot.
It's hot. We're dying up in here.
My hand got a rock inside my hand.
Oh yes, we had an incident.
When I was gonna play with Dee Dee, there was like cement and rocks, and there was a little sharp rock, and it went through my skin. That's how I got a hole in my hand.
Yeah, so Dee Dee knocked her down in the parking lot. Dee Dee loves Kinley and thinks like she's another puppy and is always trying to play with her.
And she fights me with her. She likes nibbling me, and I name her name Fifi Nibbles Masali.
DIY Semi is in the house. Good morning, DIY. He says, new co-driver. Yes. The announcement is I've went team, and this is my new team member. And she drives just as fast as I do.
Who?
I'm teasing. You. It's a joke. It's a joke.
Oh, I have a play car.
She has a play car.
Yeah, and that's how I practice to drive when I'm older.
Yeah. So, Gold Phoenix is laughing at vegetables. Nomadic Brit says, TJ respects sir. Hindu Dharma says, I am from India. When you come to India, I'm sorry, my English is weak since I'm from India. You know what, Hindu Dharma? It's okay. We've got people from everywhere in here, so I love that we're a multicultural audience and multinational audience, so you are very welcome. I may not understand some of your comments, but it's okay. Like, just try to, if I ask you to repeat it, try to just repeat it, so I'm trying to understand what you're asking.
I got a mustache.
But welcome from India. That's really awesome.
Look at guys, I got a mustache.
You got a Kinley has a mustache. Okay, Kitty Curious Dar says, I need coffee. I've been so busy with the long weekend and the pet visits, and it's so hot. Do you know what is so cool about Kitty Curious with Dar's channel?
What?
She has kitty. It's all kitties. Who likes to watch kitty videos?
I do.
Yeah. So,
because we have a
and
kitten.
do you know what she does? Do you know what her job is?
What?
She walks pets and takes care of pets while people are at work for them. Isn't that awesome?
I love kittens and puppies because we have a kitten and we have a puppy at our house. But he's like this big, and we name him Ace.
And so, yeah, so she's got a really cool job. And so, yeah, let's talk about hot for a second. I'm going to pause right there, Dar. It is so hot here. Like, I'm in Maryland. I thought I was going to have the nice, cool breeze, whatever.
It is hot.
It is so hot. We've been hot. It's very humid.
Yeah, last night I've been sweating my butt off.
Oh, me too. So, we've been putting this built-in APU to work back here. And it does a pretty good job, but there's been a lot of times I had to idle the truck tonight or last night. Because the humidity is just awful.
Okay, Mark Ellie said, I did a tour with the family. And vegans complain.
Vegas.
Vegas.
He says, I did a tour with the family Las Vegas, Cabo Mazatlan. How do you say that? Is that right? Mexico? That's where he went on vacation. He just said he went on vacation for 3 weeks. They went to Mexico. Isn't that
3
cool?
weeks, yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, that is super cool. Have you ever been to Mexico?
No.
Me neither. Sean Fairman is in the house. Hey, Sean. He says, I have a great niece named Kinley. But look how she spells her name. Kinleigh. That's different than yours.
My name is Kinley. Yeah, that's my name. That's almost like my name.
You have to like everybody.
Hit the light, everybody.
DIY says, can she drive a manual? I have a job for her. You think you could drive you know how they do the stick shift? You think you could do that? You think if you got trained, you could do that and go drive her DIY semi? Yeah? She's ready. She's ready, DIY. Snorlord says, super solo. Time to make some serious money.
When it was my birthday, I got...
What are you talking about, Snorlord? I'm trying to understand. Please elaborate. Bull of the Woods says, does Oregonian count? Someone from Oregon?
Oregon.
We almost, you know what? That reminds me, we forgot to say. We were originally going from Colorado to... Do you remember? No, not Maryland.
Oh.
Where were we going now?
Well, when it was my birthday, I got 100...
Montana. We were going to go to Montana.
But they canceled our order.
They canceled. When did they cancel? Like right before we were going to do it, right? Sit over here. So they canceled our load like that morning that we were going to go get it.
I sleep in every time, but last night I didn't sleep on my bed because there was little ants, so I slept on an ant's chair.
There was no ants.
Yes, they were.
No, there wasn't. Trucking with T-Bone says, what about chickens? Does she like chickens? Tell them about the chickens.
Oh, yeah.
Tell the whole thing about the chickens, but tell it kind of fast.
Okay, so we have 2 ducks. They're very white. They turn in colors. We got 4 more little chickens, and we got 4 big chickens. My dad got the fluffy one. It's white and gray, and it's so fluffy. I call her Fluffy Muffy.
Tell them what your chickens' names are.
My chicken's name is Coco Rose and Rose Coco.
You got 2 chickens?
Yes.
Okay, what about the next ones?
The next one's...
Does Oakland's chickens?
Oakland is Cluckles, Batman, and Honey Girl.
Honey Girl?
Uh-huh.
And Cluckles and Batman. And so, does Weston have some chickens?
Well, he gave one of his boys away. So his big chicken was a boy, and he named it Chickalata.
Chickalata?
Yeah.
Chickalata, you guys.
Chickalata. It's in the Paw Patrol movie.
Oh, okay. And so what are the ducks' names? They have 2 ducks.
I don't know what their names.
And so how do you feel as an 8-year-old having chickens at home?
I like them, but sometimes the ducks like peck Frizzle-Mizzle. That's what I call her, Frizzle-Mizzle. And they like picking the feathers off. And I don't know how to.
What's Frizzle-Mizzle?
Frizzle-Mizzle is the fluffy girl.
Oh, that's her name?
Yeah.
Okay. You want chicken stories? We got them right here. So T-Bone, I told you guys before that my daughter had gotten into the chicken game, right? It was right before you guys did. So that's what she's talking about. Mm-hmm. Mark Ely says, does your truck do an automatic regen when you idle? Sometimes, but this truck will... This is different than the Freightliner. So this will actually regen while I'm driving, which is awesome because the Freightliner I had to be at a dead stop Like if I was idling and it began to regen, like I had to sit tight. At least I never drove with it doing that. This will regen while we're on the road, which is, I love it. Snorlord OG says, team driving. Nomadic Brit says, lunch is on me, Cash App. Thank you, Nomadic Brit. He bought us lunch. He sent us a Cash App. So
Thank you.
thank you so much. Everybody's saying hi. Hi. Nomadic
wait,
Brit.
You missed one. You missed one.
Did I miss one?
Yeah.
Oh, Snorlord says, put her to work. She did work. Tell them what you got to do.
Oh, I got to talk on the radio. I went in on the what is it called again? What's the white thing like that?
What?
The trailer. I went to get in the trailer, and I closed the trailer, and I talked on the radio and honked the horn, and one of the guys said good morning or something when I said something to him, and I remember.
Yep, he responded and said, thank you, driver. And so she thought that was really cool. And so you want to tell him your CB, what you say on the CB?
What? Oh yeah, I said I say something. I said copy that.
Say like, pretend like you're doing it right now. Say what you say.
No.
Say like we're backing into the door. Say it, and then say what you say.
Back in the door. Copy that.
She was all over the CB. Like like she'd been doing it her whole life.
Snorlord.
Mark Ely says, hey Snorlord, how are you, brother, and how's the rates looking? You gotta catch the show, Mark. He does his show like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. He says rates are low in the spot. I'm thankful to have gotten the load that I did. Thank you, Snorlord, by the way. And so this is a good load, but it could be ruined if I get hung up for too many days on it. So that's what I'm worried about right now.
Let's see.
What's your CB handle? Snorlord wants to know.
No, maybe this one with it. Trucking with T-bone.
Hold on.
Trucking
Okay.
with T-bone. Turns out one of your chicken. It is Roxo.
A rooster.
Rooster. We have 11 chickens, 1 rooster, and 2 guineas. Oh my.
Gold Phoenix says, could be worse. I had a deadhead from Seattle to Salinas, California. Pure tears.
Last week.
Oh, wow.
Trucking with T-bone. Did you see my chicken short from last week?
No, not yet, but we'll watch it.
No.
Tolga is in the house. Snorlord says, what is her CB? So what is your CB handle? We didn't really make you up one.
No.
We should have, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know. We'll take suggestions, though. Truckers Education Network is in the house. He says, start over. We are up now. Okay, well, great. You made it in time. How's the camping? I think you guys caught fireworks last night. Is that right? So,
Wait, you done?
So, yep. So everybody's saying good morning to each other. So, yeah. So the channel's monetized now, Jeff. And you can become a member. And you can send super chats and super thanks and all that good stuff. I worked on that last night and got it all set up so that we'd have it today. I could make the announcement today. And, yeah. So that's good. And so, let's see. What else can we ask Kinley? Okay, they saw the fireworks. Stroller says she needs a CB handle. That should have been handled first. Gosh. Well, huh? Yeah, get your booster seat. So, I don't know, guys. We'll take suggestions. You're the pros.
$5.
Yeah, DIY sent us $5. Thank you, DIY. He says happy monetization. Yes, this is our monetization celebration. I should.
We got $25.
Yes, we do. Thank you, everybody. That's awesome. And then Nomadic Brit sent us a super chat, and
Yes.
and Sterling sent us a. I mean, not a super chat, but a cash app.
Yeah, a cash app.
And Sterling sent us a super chat before we got the show started.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Mark Ely says we need ABF and UPS to strike. It could help rates. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna strike. From what I saw, it looks like I watched it on the Asian Mind. He said like he was showing that they came to an agreement, or that everybody was kind of happy with. I don't know what's going on with Yellow, and I don't know what like UPS is. I can't see UPS striking, and I don't even know why they have to, anyways. But I'm kind of ignorant on the situation, so I'm not going to talk a lot about it. But all I know is that I work for UPS, and them guys got it made. So, I worked for UPS did one of those seasonal stints, and it was almost impossible to like get hired in there, but I tried everything, and them drivers got it made, man, and it was a fun job, but man, it is very physical. Obviously, you're running around, you run.
Who's a dog?
Which is great. I think I lost like 30 pounds on that holiday season, like running around. Tolga says, hello, little princess. Does she know that there is a country named Turkey, but it's actually not about the bird type turkey? Yeah, where Tolga is from is it's hilarious, Tolga. It's a place called Turkey. It's a country called Turkey. Boulderwood says ABF passed a new contract. Truckers Education Network says breakfast for Kinz and a dozen donuts. He sent you a super chat for $19.99.
Thank you.
For donuts.
Thank you.
Tell him donuts will kill you. Say that.
No.
She loves donuts. So I did get her a Cinnabon cinnamon roll this morning.
It was like big, and then I got full.
It was really big. So you
Yeah.
only ate like the good part on the top, right?
Yeah.
All the sugar. And so then she gave Dee Dee a piece of it, and then got rid of the rest.
Because she was like barking at me as loud that one piece fell, and then she ate it, and then she was starting to bark.
How do you think it is trucking with the dog, with Dee Dee?
Fun, so I can wrestle her, but sometimes she nibbles me.
Yeah, she's a nibbler, isn't she?
Yeah.
And so what, does she drive you crazy because she wants to play with you all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're driving me crazy with all that. So this is what it is. Kinley barks. No, I mean, Dee Dee barks. Kinley screams. Joy squealing, not like screaming. Like, so that's all going on. So I'm like, stop it, you guys! Truckers Education Network says Cinnabon is 1,000 times worse than Nutty Donuts from Donna's, yo. Yeah, I agree. So here's just a sidebar.
Wait.
We're gonna get it. I'm gonna go backwards.
Rig pig.
So, is that funny?
It's Rig Pig.
You like that? It's a funny name. Rig Pig, she likes your name. So I'm reading the Cinnabon box, right? And it says do not refrigerate. Like, what do you think that is? I mean, you know what that is, but I'm just like, really? That's a message that you don't see too often, right? Thank you for the super chats, guys. If you haven't hit the like, please hit the like. You can say it. They'll do it for you.
And mash.
Say please hit the like.
Please hit the like and mash the like button.
And subscribe.
And subscribe.
And get a membership.
And get a membership.
And send a super thanks.
And send us a super thanks.
Okay, so let's see.
Tolga. I was excited that
Expecting that that reaction when you laughed about turkey. Rick Pig says, I don't see a Cash App or a way to join other than to subscribe. Of course, anywheres. You don't see where you can become a member?
Membership.
I don't want to go off the screen right now to like look for it, but I think you have to click on the channel to take you to the home page. I don't know. This is new to me, so thank you so much though. My Cash App, if you want a Cash App, my Cash App is $ Miss Loud Pack. One word. MISSLOUDPACK. And I'm not on StreamYard, so I can't scroll across the screen. But that's my Cash App. Nomadic Brit says, Young Kinley, make sure your Nan wears her Brits Do It Better t-shirt on the 4th. I wore it the other day.
Why does it say Kenly?
Because he doesn't, they don't know how to spell your real name.
It's
so
Kinley.
there you go. I was trying to be discreet, but there you go.
Oh.
Yeah. What's my, so it's $ Miss Loud Pack. One word. MISSLOUDPACK.
Man, we're getting a lot of Cash App. And
I hope so. I hope we do. Do you hope we do?
Yeah.
Maybe you can, maybe if we do, you can buy that, what was that toy you wanted?
Yeah, that little Squishmallow and those little...
Tell them what a Squishmallow is. They have no idea.
A Squishmallow is like this. Hold on.
She's very pumped about Squishmallows. I guess that's the thing in the 8-year-old.
Squishmallows are like this, and they're fluffy and they're squishy.
And
I have 3 big ones at home, and this is a medium one. And I was gonna get a little one.
Because you saw some little ones in the truck stop and you were like geeking out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mark Ely says, everyone be safe heading out ETA to Cincinnati on time. All right, Mark, be safe. Thank you so much for joining us today. I appreciate you, man. Tell him to hit the like. We got 24 in here. We got 20 likes. No, it's backwards. Oh, we have enough. We have enough likes. If you haven't hit the
24
like.
likes.
If you haven't hit the like, what do they do? Hit the like.
Hit the like and mash that like button.
Okay, Snowlord says, I don't think the membership is up yet. Oh, okay. Well, it's coming. Tolga posted my Cash App. Thank you so much, Tolga. Yeah. That's exactly, yeah, Tolga put in the comments, that's my Cash App.
Miss Loud Pack.
Right. Kitty Crazy the Dar says, Rig Pig is because we are probably all on the phones and sometimes take a bit to show up. Yeah, I just set it up last night, so I'm not really sure how it works, but if it's not up now, just get ready. I'll look into it later today and try to get it up to speed and see what's going on. Truckers Education Network says yes. Rig Pig says, thank you, Dar. Truckers Education Network says, look at the side of the truck if you want the correct spelling. Yeah.
What side?
On both sides. You know where your guys' names are?
Yeah. Yes, I do.
Yeah, it's spelled right there, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And what are we going to have to do now that we got more babies coming?
So we got Winter, Walker, and then my other aunt, her name is Faith, and she's having another kid, a baby, and don't know if she's having a girl or a boy. I hope it's a girl, because I love girls.
Yeah, teen girl. We might do a pool bet on that, just because I like to do stuff like that. So I don't know what I want to guess what it is.
I guess it's a girl. Ogun thinks it's a boy, and Westland thinks it's a boy. I think it's a girl. I'm hot.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know. I'm not ready to guess yet, but. And
those are her daughters. Your app.
Okay, No Matter Where it says bye to Mark Ely. So, so I know like everybody's talking about the rates and stuff like that, but honestly, I've had a great week. And thanks to people in the relationships, okay? Let me say that. I got lucky, blessed, too. So
boat to all your app.
Triplets, that's it. Yeah. So we gotta, but we're gonna have to add the names on the truck.
Yeah, it says, Bull to all your cash. It says cash app with the cash.
Oh, that's Bull of the Woods. He has a long name, so he just abbreviates it, and now it's 2.0. So, that hat that Nana wore earlier, get that hat. This right here.
Yeah.
See, it says Bull of the Woods. He sent me this hat. You can wear this hat right now.
I like to wear like this.
Well, then you can't see his logo on there.
My
They
dad.
can't see the bull. The bull's in the front. You got to show off his hat because he sent us a free hat. There you go. How's that, Bull of the Woods? But yeah, we got to add some more names on the truck,
This?
don't we?
Yeah, this hat's cool.
It is?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
Cool.
Hear that, Bull of the Woods? She thinks your hat is very cool. Yeah, so we're gonna. I hope they'll all fit. Do you think they'll fit, Jeff?
Well, if you can make it smaller, it can fit my head.
Not that. I mean the vinyl when we add everybody's names to the truck. I'm gonna have 7. Is that insane? Like, I'm still trying to wrap my head around that I'm a grandparent and trying to speak it without cringing. I'm still working on that within myself. So, you know, it's like
Nor this brand.
nomadic Brit.
Brand.
Yeah,
Mark Ellie.
Mark Ely.
Ely.
You're close though. Yeah, he's waving at Mark Ely because Mark Ely's going to work. He's going to work. So everybody's having coffee with us, and some people are going to work.
Trust.
So yeah, so I haven't
Nerd.
felt whatever's happening out there, I guess. And I try not to look into it when I'm just running, right? We're running like crazy. Do we run like crazy?
Yeah.
This is the last trip. I forget how many miles it was, but it was like
It's like 30 or 50 miles.
I think it was like 1,300.
Yeah.
This trip is 1,770. So how many miles you got under your belt, Kinley? Let's add that up. That's about 2,000. She's already got 3,000 miles. Okay? 8 years old. You already got 3,000 miles as a trucker. We count our miles. Right? And it's not over yet, because once we get these loads off, it's going to be a couple of 100 miles, and then we'll get these loads off, and then we're going to try to find a load home. Right? So you can go back home?
Yeah.
And that's probably going to take us a couple days. So we might not see home until next weekend.
Okay.
But you're going to have over 4,000 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kitty crash with daughter. 7 grandkids.
Yeah. My oldest daughter, Heaven, has 3,
3
and
boys.
one's in the oven.
What's in the oven?
There's 4. She's got half the staff right there.
Oh, but
Then
we're gonna get one more. Just
right, that's number 4. Right? Your mommy and daddy will have number 4. And so she's getting another little brother. Tell them how you feel about that, because you wanted a girl. You wanted a little sister.
Yeah, when we were doing the Easter hunt, when it was Easter, we found out that we were having also someone put like Edie or Grandma Sharon put like a duck in there, and what color is it? Like if it's a pink duck, then it's a girl. If we see a blue duck, it's a boy. So then Olga found the egg, and then it was time to open it, and I was on my tablet, and then they opened it because I was taking a video. and
She's
then they
talking about the
opened it.
gender reveal. So they did an Easter egg hunt.
Yes, and then they opened it.
And so her parents,
Opened the egg.
no one knew what they were gonna have. So
But
they
only
had to
Edie.
open a golden egg, and the color inside would tell them if they're having a boy or a girl. That's
And
what
it was
that
a
was.
boy, and then
And-
I was under the tree and I'm playing on my tablet, and then Shane comes sit on my lap and smack me in the face.
Okay, so, but how did you feel when you found out it was a boy?
Not great.
You were sad, huh?
Yeah.
You cried?
No.
Because
Then
you wanted a little sister really bad. Yeah, so she was bummed out.
and then Edie got a girl. I'm
Yeah.
happy.
And yeah,
And
so
then Faith, we don't know what she's having in. It's a girl, hopefully.
yeah, you hoping for another girl?
Yes.
Why do you want girls?
Because I
'Cause
love
you-
girls.
'cause
I
there's-
have cousins.
Because there's so many boys.
Yeah,
We've
in
had
the
lots
family.
of boys.
Mhm.
And Kinley is like she only has 2 girl cousins and she wants more girls in the family. Yeah, 7 grandkids, Dar. So my oldest daughter has the 4. There's 3. She's the oldest of the 3, and then they're having one more. My middle daughter has 1 grandson, and now she's pregnant with a girl,
And her name is Winter.
and her name is going to be Winter. And then my baby Faith, she's at the house. Her and her husband.
She just
They're
found out.
expecting their first child now.
Yeah, they just found out when they
And-
were at CJ Baker's for
Yep.
my party.
That was 2, 3, 4 weeks ago.
4 weeks
When
ago.
I was home when we did the videos from CJ Barrymore's, that's when they found out that they were pregnant.
But my mom and Edie didn't think that she was really pregnant.
They didn't.
No, and then and then
I was excited.
yeah, and then she showed him, and then my mom smacked her.
She smacked her.
Yeah,
Why?
because she didn't believe that she was pregnant, and then she found out, and she smacked her and like right
Huh?
here.
Sisters.
Or pushed her.
So so that makes 7. So we got 4. My oldest daughter has 4. My middle daughter has 2, and then my baby will have 1. So yeah, just like that. So I had 3. You have 3 daughters. Dar, you have 5 daughters.
But she has 5 daughters.
Dar has 5 daughters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love girls.
Yeah, so does Dar, and so they haven't had babies yet, but they're gonna, right? And when they do, Dar's gonna have like 20 grandkids in like 3 years. It's gonna go boom. I'm excited for that to happen. Tolga says, excellent design, loved the camouflage base. Yeah, it's a great hat. I really like it. And thank you, Bull of the Woods, for sending it to me.
I like this hat.
Kitty Crazy Dar says, young grandma. Yeah, like I still can't even. I'm still trying to wrap my head around my age. Like I'm not
Oh,
I
he
don't
has
know.
one of those.
mental thing,
He
right?
has one of these hats. He says.
Trucking with T-Bone says, I have one of those fancy. Yes, he does. Several people have some. Wheelburner Express says, I'm trying to wrap my head around the fact that I have 5 daughters and I'm not a grandfather.
5 daughters.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out too. Like, I'm shocked, actually. Truckers Education Network says, you're soon to be a nana. I am. That's what they call me, Jeff. So I couldn't, you guys might think this is horrible, but I could not, I can't hear the word grandma, right? I'm too young for that. So my name is Shannon, so I came up with a term that was like, okay, a little more easier to hear for the kids to call me that.
Those are to
And so they call me Nana.
both those are to at a kid to bone.
He said, Bull of the Woods says, I at a kid T-Bone.
T-bone. I said T-bone.
T-Bone is one of the people in here. Trucking with T-Bone.
What's a T-bone?
He says, I have one of those fancy hats. And then he
I have one for
says,
free.
I'm not sure what he's talking about. But anyway,
Toto.
yeah.
Toto says.
So I make them call me Nana. Not Grandma. Don't I?
No.
But who do you call Grandma?
Grandma Sharon.
Grandma Sharon, who is my mom, who I had on last weekend.
I'm sweating already.
That's Grandma Sharon, and she's my mom, so she's your great grandma, right?
Mhm.
And so she gets called Grandma. She loves being called Grandma, and
Somehow.
I'm just
That's
Nana.
weird.
I'm not letting no one call me Grandma.
That's weird when she likes. calling
Like
me
that's how
grandma.
bad I can't. It's been hard to accept. Like, it's so rough.
It's been
Jamie
1
O
hour.
is in the house. Robert Tyke Truckin is in the house.
It's been
Thanks for coming in, guys,
It's
for
been
morning
1
coffee.
hour. No more hours.
Has it been an hour? Yeah, we've been doing this for an hour. Tolga says, stay away from Paris.
Why?
Trucking with T-Bone says he's about to cross the Mitten state line. He means Michigan, because Michigan looks like a mitten, right?
Yeah.
Old School, New School is in the house. He says, real truckers only count miles going backward.
That's weird.
Bobby Young is in the house. Good morning, Bobby. Good morning from Georgia. He's here from Georgia. Remember I told you everybody was all over the place?
Yeah.
She said, where are they going to come and see the show? And I was like, it's on YouTube. They're going to get it on their phone. It's going to be from everywhere. Nomadic Britt says, Robert, morning young ladies in the house, so watch your P's and Q's. Dar says, morning Robert. Tolga says, morning Bobby Young. Rick Pig says, hope Nana gives you $1 for every mile you help her drive. You'll be rich.
Well, no, it's my birthday. I have $123.
So he's talking about if you'll have over 3,000 miles, right? By the time you go home. So he's telling me to give you $1 for every mile, and you would have lots of money.
Wow.
Don't put your leg up on. I know, but we're on camera. That's not appropriate. Maybe a penny, Rig Pig. Yeah, I'll go for a penny.
Rig Pig.
I'll give you a penny for every mile.
No.
No? Okay. I'll keep it then. Dar says, that's amazing. So many little ones running around. I know. Like, it's... Dude, we're going to have 3 newborn babies. Like, so all the girls are within 8 weeks of each other. I'm going to go broke that month because I have to be home and birth babies. Right?
You're not birthing no babies.
I've got to be there. I got to be there. Those are my babies, having babies. I got to be there. So we'll have to figure all that out. Dar says, as far as we know, only one daughter even wants kids. Oh, okay.
I love that.
Snorlord says 20 grandkids and 20 cats for the wheel burners. Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine? Can you imagine that?
That's a nightmare.
20 kids and 20 cats?
That's a nightmare.
Oh man. Let's see. Boulderwood says, I'm the same, no grandkids yet. I mean, I guess I expected it. Maybe mentally, I imagine I'd be older, right? But I did kind of have my kids in my early 20s, so I guess which is fine. I'm young and I get to enjoy it all maybe longer or something. I don't know.
Katie.
All I'm saying is I got fleet drivers, guys. Now I got 7 of them coming up.
Kitty Kress with Dark. I've been Nana to
no grandmother here. Yeah.
LOL.
Yeah.
Ava.
Me and Dar have issues.
Ava says, Ava.
Ava's in the house. She says, hey. No matter Britt says, I don't have a TJ hat, but I do have an old snapper hat. Oh, I don't have an old snapper hat. Truckers Education Network says, I have more miles backwards than Shannon Thomas Trucking has going forwards. Yeah, you do. You do. And you've got years on me, Jeff. Years and years. I'm just still at my first few years. So, yeah, we can't catch up with Jeff.
Who's Jeff?
He's got a bazillion miles.
Wait, Jeff the cop?
No, not Jeff the cop. Jeff, our business partner. Mr.
No.
Light. You know how we have Light Trucking on the side of the truck?
Yeah.
That's Mr. Light. He's the owner of the empire. She's laughing at you, Jeff. What's so funny? Look at this. Giggle attack. What is so funny?
Yeah.
Tonga says, I was joking about the Paris because protests are getting intense since the last night out there. And chaos is going on everywhere. It's so crazy to hear about. I tried not to hear about it. Snorlord says, have a great day, ladies. Some of my best memories was riding in the truck as a kid. Have a great time.
Thank you.
Dar says, 3 little cousins around the same age. Yeah. Even now, like she has 2 cousins around her age, so she does have that.
I got a 10-year-old and an 8-year-old.
Yep. And they're girls, right?
Yes.
Yep. And so, and don't forget about,
Melody and Natalia. Natalia's 10.
yeah, so that's good that you guys have each other, but, Tyler's little boy.
Oh, Aries. He can talk so good.
We have another little baby boy cousin. Robert is off to the shower. Catch you later. Thanks, Robert, for coming in. Appreciate you.
Amazing, Robert. Have a great day.
Yep, she says, have a great day. Tolga says, I still remember my first long journey when I was a kid and was super excited. I can't imagine if I was doing that in a huge truck as a kid. It would be super cool memory for me. Yeah, you think you'll remember this forever and ever? And you think you'll come out with me another time too? Yeah?
Toto said, Robert.
He says, peace out, Robert. Nomadic Brit says, I put 58,000 miles on this new engine since February 24th. Yeah, I wanted to ask you. God, I've been trying to think about calling you, and I always get distracted. But yeah, I wanted to kind of find out how your, this is so bouncy, sorry guys. I wanted to find out how your engine's running, how your truck is feeling and everything. Like, I'd like to see a video. Oh, Sterling sent us a super chat for $4. Thank you, Sterling Wheel. That's Mr. Red Lady. I called him that. Yeah, that's funny too. She's a ball of fun. That's a lot of miles though, Britt. Holy crap. I don't even have 58,000 miles on this new truck.
How much do you got?
And I've been running. You know I've been running. Sterling says, I'm awake. Start over. Wheelburner says, I have great memories growing up as a child, having all of my cousins being around, same age as me. Our family was definitely not boring. Yeah, do you think we have a boring family? No.
Well, Malachi, he's like boring. He stays on his phone.
Yeah. Jeff says, time for your oil change soon, I bet. We're getting close. We still got about, it will be even closer after I get her home. I should probably do it next weekend.
Next weekend? Ava, bye.
Yeah.
Bye, Ava.
Bye, Ava. Thank you for coming in, Ava. DIY says, it's against the law to giggle that much in a semi-truck.
Toto said,
he says hi to DIY.
DIY.
So, yeah. So, sorry for the camera action.
It's very bouncy.
Yeah, well, because the camera, don't do it some more. Good gosh, you're gonna make him sick. So I was gonna because of the space between the seats and my own mounting challenges, I didn't think she could sit in the passenger seat and then me sit over here, and then we'd be able to both get in the frame for the camera. So I decided we'd move back on the bed, and then so I had to use a different mount that I have that has like a wire arm, and so that's why it's bouncy. So I apologize for that, but that's what's going on with the motion. And then, what's that? Okay, so what's the worst thing that you don't like about trucking so far? Nobody asked us that. What don't you like? Or is there something that you didn't like? And if it was, what was it?
I don't like the horn because it's too loud. It's too loud.
But you wanted to honk it.
Yeah. But I did this, like flip the ear to this.
Wait, I didn't even honk the horn. Oh, when you wanted me to honk it, we were out in the middle of nowhere, right? And she wanted to hear the horn, so we did a honking of the horn.
And then I did it, and that
was loud, right?
Yeah. It's not louder in here, but it's louder outside.
Yeah, it's scary outside. That's why Nana doesn't do it.
Okay, Shelly Real, I'm gigging.
You have to say Mr. Red Lady says.
Mr. Red Lady says, I'm gigging like that.
I giggle
like that all the time.
Especially in traffic. Yeah, I do too, honestly. Like, you guys know I do. Like, I'm a giggle box.
Toto. LOL. What's LOL mean?
Trucker Education Network says you could have CS do it when you're home. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to try to do that. So, I'm,
Even it was supposed to be 2 hours.
I'd rather do it then than try to get it done after that, because I need to bring her home and then I'll just get my oil change scheduled. Hopefully they'll get me in and out.
I got a question for you.
I think I definitely want to get my air filters changed because I'm getting dust in the truck.
Toto,
So,
LOL means laugh out
just lightly,
loud.
but it's enough.
Toto said LOL means laugh out loud.
Yeah, that's what LOL means.
Nana, can I ask you a question?
Can you ask me a question?
Yeah.
Oh, what do you guys think? Should I let her ask me a question on my channel? Okay, go ahead.
Why do you get to do a channel every Saturday?
Sunday.
Sunday.
Because this is a chance when we get to talk to everybody when they probably have the day off, and we can all have coffee together and we talk about updates and we have something positive happening to set the new week off.
Excuse me.
That was totally gross. And you didn't even cover your mouth.
Excuse me.
I'm going to throw up on you right now. See what I'm dealing with here? Wheelburner says, leaving in the morning, delivering to Albert Lee, Minnesota, Wednesday morning. Too bad you're not around. I'd love to see you as I go by. Hey, you never know where I'll be. But right now, we're in Maryland.
Ew, old
So I have
school, new school.
I have a 7-stop delivery. We have a 7-stop delivery. And so it runs, I think there's a couple in Maryland. I got to run down to Virginia, drop off a couple more, and then run back to, I ends up in Jessup, Maryland.
Old school, new school.
I'm really hoping to get this knocked out Monday so I can turn it in for payment.
That's
I do not want this load to take another 2 days
old
because
school,
of the
new
port.
school. Go to a love or support.
It says go to a Loves or Speedco for international. They are authorized international service. Yeah, I did notice that.
Old school.
If I have to, I will, but Jeff is recommending CNS because it's right in our hometown, right? And it's right down the road from where I live. So it's like our local shop. So that's why we were having that discussion. If you haven't hit the like yet,
You mash the like button and subscribe.
yeah, I don't like no body noises.
Okay, Toto
Dar
said.
gets me, you guys.
Toto says which is what I explicitly do right now. Listening.
Listening to you both while having my coffee break. That is the purpose of my Sunday morning lives, to start you out with a positive YouTube, have a little fun, have a little positive conversation, have a little coffee together. It helps me center before I get started out tomorrow.
Because Kitty Craze said, "Oh right, Shannon, doesn't like nobody notice."
No, I don't like body noises. And then she says no burping or farting around her. So that's hilarious. You think that's hilarious? So I have been deep in financial research. I have had a meeting with my accountant, thank God, finally. And I have had a meeting with a tax strategist accounting firm. A different step. So I've been doing a lot of future planning, I guess, is what I've really been busy with, aside from her. And my books are good. I'm feeling good because I got my books are good, and I've started using Trucking Office, so I'm playing around with that. I've been looking at my finances. I always look at my finances, trying to figure out if there's something I can drop or how to rearrange money. You know, I have some payments that are going to pay something off pretty soon. That's going to allow me a lot more money back in the budget. You know, just planning. Good business, boss stuff.
Nana, can I ask somebody a question?
You can ask somebody a question. Who do you want to ask a question to?
All of them.
All of them? Go ahead.
Do you guys sweat if it's cold out, or when it's cold? Do you sweat when it's hot?
What did you say?
I said, do you sweat when it's cold, or you sweat when it's hot?
That's a good question. Some of the people sweat when it's cold.
But I'm cold, but I'm sweating right now.
How are you cold and sweating?
I'm sweating because I'm laughing too hard.
Oh, yeah. Well, laughing will make you sweat. I mean, especially that kind of laughing. That's some hardcore giggles.
Okay. Kitty Girl says, "I love these kids." Staring Rio says, "Oh, man."
Tolga says, "Absolutely, ma'am. Positivity is a key word." Kitty Crazy Dar says, "I love this kid." Mr. Red Lady says, "Who stinks more, the dog or the kiddo?"
Dogs. Our dog's fart and it stinks so
Dee
bad.
doesn't.
Well, our dog does because he eats food.
Okay. Does Dee stink at all? Because
Yes.
these guys don't believe me.
Yes.
She doesn't stink.
Yes.
How does she stink? Has she stunk one time?
Where's she? She stinks. Because she plays in the puddles. That makes her stink. She don't even take a bath or a shower. That stinks.
She doesn't stink.
Yes, she does. She stepped in poop. She stepped in pee. It's everywhere, and she sniffs poop, and she sometimes.
She does not.
Yes. Because when we're yes. No.
She does not stink.
Yes, she does. You don't even let her take a bath, but she's placing in puddles. That's gross, and she places trash. That's definitely gross.
She doesn't roll around in it. She just picks it up off the ground. Because she picks up litter, and she wants you to throw it in the trash. So it's not on the
she
ground.
wants to play with it. That's what she wants to do. Okay, hold on, guys.
I'm not letting anybody believe that Dee stinks because she doesn't.
Yes, she does.
She doesn't. A dog that stinks is like you can't stand to pet them because they stink. She doesn't stink.
Yes, she does.
Her breath don't stink. She doesn't fart, and she doesn't do anything.
She eats flies. That's gross.
That is gross, but that doesn't mean that she stinks.
Yes, she does. Okay.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, let's see.
Kitty Crazy Dar says only when it's hot unless I'm working out.
That's when my dad sweats.
Please don't zoom that in. They don't want that. They don't want to see us like that. There we go. Okay.
Okay.
Mr. Red Lady
Rick
says,
Pig.
I only sweat if I don't do my homework or make my parents mad. Rick Pig says, I'm a pig. I don't sweat. Kitty Grace says, the facial expressions here.
School or new school?
Old school news. He says, I sweat even when I have made my daughter mad. I don't know when that kindness will go away. Tolga says, sometimes our bodies showing that types of reactions when it's being cold even. And that's pretty normal if your body temperature being higher even under cold weather conditions. Dar says, haha, Shannon, the child is telling your secrets. It's not true, Dar. Dee has no terrible scent to her.
Yes.
No, she walks on the stinky ground sometimes. Like, that's a given. Okay?
She rolls in water and it's mud. Because when there's...
Have you ever seen her do that?
Yes, at Faves. When we were bleeding. She was in a puddle.
But it didn't make her stink.
Yes. So dirt and water makes mud, and then there was raining a lot, and she was rolling in it, and that was so disgusting. Even though it was like worms or it's poop or pee.
Yes. Oh.
Okay.
Old school, new school says flies are good protein.
Ew. Gross.
Mother F Trucker is in the house. Good morning and welcome.
Why is it saying?
That's his nickname. Don't read into it. Everybody's saying hi. Sterling Wheel says stink only matters in a semi truck. I agree, and I'm sensitive to that. So I'm telling you guys that Dee does not stink.
Yeah, she does.
No, I wouldn't be able to live with her if she did.
Okay,
And her breath don't stink or nothing. Like, she's the
okay.
best dog in the
Worms,
world.
mud, and bug. Worm, mud, and bugs. No.
He says
we are
worms,
chugging
mud, and
my-
bugs. Now we're talking my language. He likes it. Oh, it's a she. I'm sorry. I am a mother.
She.
Are you a she or a he? I'm sorry. I can't see the picture
Let me
because
see.
it looks like
That's a girl.
it is a girl.
I think it is.
I don't know.
I don't see it. Hold on. I think it's a boy or a girl. I don't
We
know.
can't
It's
see
hard.
it. It's so tiny.
Yeah. Okay.
But if it is a she,
I am a
she
mother.
says I'm a mother and a trucker. And
Oh.
if that is so,
Yeah, because I see like her little hair right here.
and if she's a mom and she's in here, I am excited because this channel is for you.
Steering wheel.
Dee Dee doesn't stink, but she has bad credit. She has no credit.
Yes, I am.
Oh, she says, yes, I am a she. Okay, thank you, Mother F Trucker. I'm sorry. You have the kind of name there that the guys would play with, right? So forgive me for if you think I didn't mean any bad by it. So I love to have the ladies in here. I love it because we get to share, like, I share my life on here, and you get to see the antics that go on and the things that I learn, and I hope to help encourage women.
Man, it's
to
been
be
almost
truckers,
2 hours.
I know.
I'm like sweating.
Okay, well,
Air.
we can start the truck. But
Here I can.
she says I fit into the boys club. It's all good. Okay. Thank you for that. It's tough when I don't know. I couldn't see the picture really well, and I hate to misjudge anybody. I'm not don't want to judge people. Sometimes I say some dumb stuff, but I try not to, as my spirit is like, I love everyone and
I can't see the car.
and all that. But I do have my opinions, and I hope that no one ever hates me for stating my opinions. Love me where I'm at, like I love you where you're at. That's all I ask. Okay. Mother F has a channel. Okay. Check it out, everybody. Check out Mother F Trucker.
Why?
Mother F Trucker. This is the first time I think I just
Why?
recognized seeing you here.
Nana,
But thank
why
you for coming in, and I will check out your channel too.
Mom, why does it say a cuss word?
It's not a cuss word.
Yes, it is.
No, that is her middle initial. So
Excuse me.
it could be
Fif-
$5
you.
super chat, Sterling. Thank you. I gotta
Thank
work.
you.
We kids have fun. I hate opinions. Hey, I thought you were off. Oh no, you went to sleep last night. I watched your live. You went to sleep last night because you had to get up in the morning. All right, have a great day, Mr. Red Lady. Thank you for the super chat. You're such an awesome supporter of the channel. I love you, and I'm gonna figure out these membership things today.
Wait, we got 53. Is that dollars or cents?
We're at we got $53.99 in super chats. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you, guys.
Tolga says Mother F Trucker is one of the legit people in the trucking community. We all love her and personally call her as Mama. The F stands for fabulous. Okay, it's not an F-bomb.
Mother famous.
Fabulous.
Fabulous.
Mother fabulous trucker. Okay. Thank you for that. Mother Trucker has been around. How come I don't know about her? Like, really? Mother F Trucker, I apologize. Somehow these guys have not shared you with me. You stingy little stinkers. Now that I know you are there, I will not only, it sounds like, everybody knows who you are except for me, so forgive me, shame on me, and shame on them for not sharing you with me. But you got me now, so thank you for visiting my channel, and I hope you hang around every Sunday. We try to do a live coffee chat, a trucker cafe, so we can just have trucker coffee together and talk about love and positivity and getting the week started out great, with a great attitude. That's what I try to bring to the table.
Well, Booner.
Yeah, they don't like to share. Too bad YouTube takes 30%. Yeah, YouTube does take 30%, and that's why I'm going to share my Cash App. You know, if anybody does want to help support the channel, my Cash App is $Miss Loud Pack, one word, MISSLOUDPACK. If I was on StreamYard right now, I would put it across the thing, but I'm not. I wanted to try this out now that we're monetized. So yeah, I was like 55%. Good God. And I knew that. Like anytime I try to send, like I'll send a little super chat or something like that if it's a small one. But if I'm gonna send like a 20, like I really try to ask for. I want you to get that whole 20. Like so, I'm gonna ask for your Cash App.
Who am I?
She says, Ohio home daily driver, gardening, photographer. Ooh, all my favorite things. I mean, besides the home daily driver.
But you don't
I
like
do
Ohio.
love OTR. Yeah, she lives in Ohio.
But you don't.
No, I live in Michigan.
But you don't like Ohio.
Well, I like Ohio, but I don't like Ohio. I don't like Ohio, and I say I hate Ohio. It's not the Ohioans the people that I hate. It's the wind that likes to turn my truck around. I hate that. Lots of wind. I've run into a lot of strong winds there, coincidentally, I'm sure. But also, like Michigan Wolverines, our football team, plays their football team. And so they have the Buckeyes.
What's a Buckeyes?
It's an Ohio team. Football
Ohio.
Team. So,
Michigan versus Ohio.
Michigan versus Ohio is a big game.
It's a thing.
It's a big deal. And so I don't hate them for that, but you know, I'm down with my football team. And they're down with their football team.
Who's down?
It's a fun thing.
Michigan always wins.
That's what I'm saying. Michigan is a cuss word from Ohio. Sterling says the 30% isn't a big deal. It actually forces the YouTube algorithm to improve your click-through chances. Oh, okay. Thank you for telling me that. Michigan versus Ohio, it's a thing, ain't it though? That's right. She knows. She knows. And so it's just, we love each other. Even though that once a year game, it gets bananas.
Banana.
It's like boys versus girls, right? Old School New School says Buckeyes are useless nuts, but when they are made with peanut butter covered in chocolate, they're pretty good. Yeah, she doesn't know what a Buckeye is. I should get her one. I really should, like that. I mean, it's against everything I would want to let her eat, but I think you should have a Buckeye once in a while so you know what it is. So a Buckeye is like a peanut, the candy, there's a candy called Buckeye. And so it's a peanut butter ball and it's dipped in chocolate. Yeah. And it looks like a cow's eyeball, I think it's what it's called.
Ew!
No, but it's chocolate and peanut butter, so it's not really gross to look at. Rick Pig says, what's Nana's favorite part about having a co-driver so far? Do you think I'm having fun having you here? Yeah? Why do you think that?
Because you've been waiting until I turn 8. She's been waiting for me. She's been waiting for me to turn 8, and then when I turned 8, she was so happy that I was coming, so we can travel the world together.
We can travel the world. We're not playing over here.
Rig Pig.
Rick Pig, you have the funniest name. Dan Rummel is in the house having coffee with us this morning. Thank you, Dan. Check out this new awesome coffee cup I have today. Grafton's in the house. Grafton, you're late. But thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. So, for those of you coming in later, the channel is monetized now. You can send super chats. You can send super thanks. You can. There's a membership available for $1.99 a month. I haven't decided what I'm gonna create for that yet, but just so you know, that's the update on the channel that's available. From what I understand, nobody can see the membership part yet, so I gotta look into it later. But that's all what's going on right now. Hard cooked eggs too.
And
just made corned beef and pot roast, 3 pounds bacon. Ooh, that sounds really proteiny. We love protein, don't we?
Excuse me.
That's our best food.
Yeah. We had like what did we have last night?
We had the chicken stew.
Oh, yesterday. After,
Steak tots.
We had steak tots.
Yes.
After yesterday.
Yeah. And we were in West Virginia when we had that.
Yeah, and then you had those little squishmallows.
That's where they had the squishmallows. A portion of your super chats today will go to get Kinley a couple small squishmallows that they have in the pilot here that she's got her eye on. Just gonna let you know that.
I love squishmallows.
Since you know she's the big star of the show, I think that could be her treat.
And this is my first time on the show.
Yeah. Not the last time though, right? We'll have you on again. And you'll want to come in the truck again? Yeah. Because we get to see the world. And the world is beautiful, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Even they have those little you remember that we saw those little it was some snuggling a little that little thing in that little cone. I was snuggling it.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Grafton says, LOL, a wizard such as Grafton is never late. He arrives precisely when he means to. He's from Chicagoland.
Chicago! I love Stitch. Stitch is my favorite too.
Mother F Trucker says that she loves squish toys too. They're so cute.
I love them too. I have one right here.
Yeah, you can show your squish toy again.
It's a little fox.
Grafton says, I know there's several cities named Grafton. Sterling Wheel says, I woke up and there's spiders all over my truck, Shannon, I'm scared. Don't get out of the truck.
Just kill them.
Well, they're outside the truck. And they're all over his truck. What does he do?
Well, he can ask one of the Eco Shields. Eco Shield kills bugs.
You think they would drive out to a semi-truck and kill his spiders? Yeah? There you go. Eco Shield is the company that
kills bugs.
That Aunt Faithy works for and Vontae works for. My daughter and one of my son-in-laws, and it is a pest control company.
Mm-hmm. My dad was in Eco Shield before, but now he's working with his my mom's friend Ryan.
Doing a muscle job, right?
Doing a muscle job.
He's burying cables.
Yeah, and he's digging holes with his bare hands.
So what are we gonna do? What is Sterling gonna do about his spiders all over his truck? I don't think he can call Eco Shield. So what should he do?
He needs to look on the internet and ask what they need to kill spiders. What can kill spiders on the internet?
But how does he? But he's inside the truck and he's scared to get out and kill the spiders, and they're all over the outside of his truck. Do you think he should just take off and drive really fast, and they will fall off?
Well, you will get arrested with the cops because it's the cops anymore.
That's true. It's true. She's a thinker. What if he just drives and they might fall off, but he goes the speed limit?
Well, he can be a brave man and maybe he can open the door and go out really fast. Maybe he can do that.
And then what does he do?
And then he gonna find something or find a mop and
and whack his truck.
Yes.
Just whack him. Can we do a poll on here? No pre-trip today, Sterling. Grab this.
Wait, he can open the door and go really fast, and he can be a brave man.
Yes.
People are brave. He can be. This is his first time. Maybe it's his first time being brave. Be the big boy.
Be a big boy.
With don't be a little kid, because that's what kids do. Because sometimes kids are scared of stuff, and sometimes they don't believe in themselves.
Sometimes they don't believe in themselves. And so you're telling Sterling, don't be a kid.
And
Be brave.
yourself, and believe in yourself.
And believe in tell him that.
You need to be brave and believe in yourself.
And kill them spiders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I like it. That was one heck of an answer, Ken. Good job. Give me. There you go.
Wait, he said what?
Mother F. Trucker says adorable. No preacher today, Sterling. Hairspray will keep them in place. Definitely a cool idea.
No, that means you'd still be scared. But you can't do that.
But think about it. How cool would it be if you could hairspray them and then they like stay on your truck forever? But they're frozen in hairspray. I think that is so awesome. Grafton says, yes, I think Sterling should just go.
But,
no matter, Britt says, Sterling, I would be wondering where the spiders are. I can't see.
Nana,
right.
But Nana, if he opens the door, like the handle, there's spiders in there, and he don't want to touch the spiders.
No, he's afraid to get out of the truck.
But he needs to be a brave man and believe in himself.
There you go. Dan Rumble says, blow the horn. Maybe they'll get scared and run away. Mother of Sugar says, consult the book. There was an old woman that swallowed a fly.
Oh, I remember that. I have a book of that.
You do?
Yeah.
Do you remember how the story goes?
No, I have a different book. It's like she swallowed at school. She swallowed like a backpack. That's what I have that book.
If I remember right, it's like there was an old woman who swallowed a fly. I don't know why. She swallowed a fly. I think she'll die.
No.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
No. It's like so what's the first part?
Sterling Wheel says, I never speed. I follow all the laws and regulations. Okay, I ran away from my truck giggling, but now I'm covered in spiders.
Look at, we got 75
Yeah,
cents.
he gave us another. Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you.
Rick Pig. Okay, so this is what he did. He said he ran away from his truck giggling, but now I'm covered in spiders.
But you need to do something about it.
And so Grafton says that's a great answer. He's talking to you. Rig Pig says solid advice, kiddo.
Thank you. Rig Pig.
She laughs every time she says Rig Pig. No matter what, it says Sterling, put your big boy pants on and grab your lightsaber and fight them. And he says Eensy Weensy Spider. Remember Eensy Weensy Spider?
Yeah, he goes, Eensy Weensy Spider, come up the water spout. Down came the rain and
down came the rain
and
wash
the spider out. And what's it doing?
Up came the sun
and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again.
Woo! Give me 5. That was awesome. She's got it.
I'm sweating still.
I know it's hot in here. She says, Grandma's right. Fly, then the spider, then the bird. I'm right. See, I was right.
What?
There was an old lady that swallowed a fly. I don't know why. I think she'll die. And then it goes, what'd she say? What's the next one? There was an old lady who swallowed a spider.
And then a bird. A spider. Bird.
Or is that? I don't know. Man, it's been a million years since I heard that one. We'll have to look it up.
Wait.
I bet somebody did a YouTube video on it.
Wait a minute. I know what he can do about the spiders on him. He can grab them off and throw them off him. That's what he can do. Or he can shake them off.
There you go. How about the jitterbug, Sterling?
What's it?
He can do the jitterbug. That's the dance where you go like this and shakes them off.
Yeah. Or you can grab them off and throw them off.
Just be brave, like you said. Dan Rumble says, bail out the door real fast with a fly swatter in each hand and go nuts on them like Yosemite Sam. but with fly swatters. That's hilarious. Battery, he says. Awesome.
20 years kitchen.
22 years kitchen manager in a daycare. 5 grandbabies. I know stuff. That's how she knows those nursery rhymes.
What nursery rhymes? There was a lady who swatted a fly. I don't know
Yeah,
why
she knows that. She knows those.
Wait, so I saw there was a lady who swatted a fly. I don't know why she swatted the fly. And then maybe she would die. Ow.
And then I think it goes, the old lady who
Swallowed
swallowed a fly, who swallowed a spider.
Who swallowed a bird. Excuse me.
No, I know an old lady who swallowed a spider, who swallowed a fly. No, I don't. I gotta look it up.
I'm hot. Oh, it's good. I flame.
Get a flamethrower for the spiders. Yeah, toast that truck like a marshmallow, Sterling.
Well,
It's white too. It'll look like a big marshmallow. He can toast it with a flamethrower.
Wait a minute. Wait, maybe he has like a little thing that well, he should have got like a thing that you smack flies with. You should have smacked them off with him.
That's what Dan said. Dan said get 2 fly swatters and just go out there and go crazy.
Or you can smack them off your truck.
That's what he's saying. Just go out there and like go crazy with them. I know I'm sweating. It's hot, guys. He says I think after the bird it's a cat then a dog. Yeah, I'm gonna have to refresh my memory on that.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It is? Okay, there you go.
Oh,
All right, so do you want to say we're going to go out now? And you want to say anything before we go out? We're going to end the stream because we are sweating. We're going to have to turn on the truck. It's going to probably get noisy.
Wait.
She swallowed the spider to catch the fly. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die.
She swallowed a bird.
She swallowed the spider to catch the fly. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die. She swallowed the bird to catch the spider to catch the fly. I don't know why. Oh my goodness.
Excuse me.
That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Thank you, Mother F Trucker. Sterling says, I made friends with the spiders. They're going home with me.
Well, that means you're gonna scare your kids or your wife.
His wife. I don't know. Red Lady's pretty tough. I don't think she would be scared. I think he would be like, she'd probably kill him if he brought him home. I think that's what would happen.
Wait,
and then she would kill Sterling for bringing the spiders home. Yeah. That's Grafton. He's laughing. And Marissa's in the house. Hey, Marissa, it's good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Drive into a scale house. If they are spiders, truckers, they might jump off before the DOT comes in. No matter, Briss says, don't forget to check your cash app. Must go. Everyone have a safe day. No matter, thanks for coming in. Coffee time's about over, guys. It's 10:23.
And subscribe and mash that like button.
And if you come back later and visit, check out the membership thing, see how it looks. I don't know. I don't know if it's showing up or not. If you do want to send a cash app, it is $ Miss Loud Pack, one word, MISSLOUDPACK.
Thanks, Shannon.
And Gigglebox. Should that be her CB handle? Yeah, I think that's it, Rig Pig. And so, if I don't get to another video this week, which we'll try to together, but I'll see you next Sunday on schedule, and that's my plan. But we're gonna try to do some more fun content.
Miss Lawbox. Yeah.
We got a busy schedule though.
Yeah.
We got 7 stops on this load to drop off. Dan says she swallowed the bird to catch the spider. Oh, good Lord, girl. Don't do that to them. That wiggled and jiggled and tickled inside her. Oh, yeah. Dar says, have a great day. Perfect handle. Okay, so it is, it's Shannon Thomas Trucking, which my grandpa called me. He gave me the CB handle Peanut. So it's Peanut and Gigglebox. signing out. Hope you guys have a great day. I love you all. Have a freaking fantastic week, man. No matter what's going on, see the bright side.
Have a good day, guys. Bye.
Here we go.